Much like a tree falling in the woods, if a PIFF disappears, it's an open question whether anyone might notice it.
Public improvement fee is a privately imposed fee.
Before we talk about a PIFF going poof, a quick reminder of what that acronym is.
Public improvement fee is just like a tax, but it's not a tax. It's a privately imposed fee, which is imposed through this covenant.
Since these are private fees, there was no real list of where they're charged. So Steve on Your Side has spent the last year collecting your receipts and looking up real estate records to make a map of all the PIFs that we could find in Colorado. And through that process, we discovered something back in November, reported it right here on TV.
Carol from the city of Arvada actually wrote in with a positive update on PIFs. She says the 3.4% PIF at the Ralston Creek Super Walmart is done.
We even got a letter. Arvada's Urban Renewal Authority wrote to Walmart back in September telling them they could stop collecting the 3.4% PIF on all transactions, which made an email we got from a viewer strange. He says back in May he bought tires from Walmart online and his receipt showed something really weird. For the $743 purchase, his receipt was charging an $89 public improvement fee, a 12% PIF. Remember, the PIF at that Walmart expired in September, and even before it did, it was only 3.4%. So Steve on Your Side checked in too. We put some mac and cheese into an online cart at the Ralston Walmart. Now remember, we're on a budget. And sure enough, Walmart.com said we would owe an 18-cent PIF. That's 3% of the total. So we asked Walmart, what's up with that? And they responded pretty quickly. A Walmart spokeswoman told us the receipt the viewer showed us was only a pre-authorization and that he was never actually charged that 12% PIF. Same for everyone else. They say the PIF calculation was simply mislabeled in their system. And since we asked about it, the PIF on their online receipts has also gone poof.
So Walmart says they refunded his taxes and fees and even cut $89 off of the price for the mix-up. The company says that their computer system has always collected the correct city, county, and sales taxes and the state sales tax in there as well, even if they were labeled incorrectly on their computer system. You can find our map of public improvement fees or PIFs all across Colorado on the Steve on Your Side section of 9news.com. And if you spot a PIF on your receipt that we haven't logged on that map, email Steve on Your Side at 9news.com. I'm Steve Stager, Steve on Your Side.
I'm today years old that I learned about PIFs.
Yeah.
I know. I had no idea, Steve.
They are relatively unique to Colorado, and they're usually at newer shopping centers. You know, there's one in Arapahoe County we found is one of the biggest in the state. It's meant to try to mirror Aurora's total sales tax, but it's in unincorporated Arapahoe County. It's 3.75%. So people were paying a decent amount of that, and that's before taxes. So then the taxes are added to the subtotal with the tip, or with the PIF.
So that's why when you get, like, you go through fast food or something, you get a Coke, and then all of a sudden there's this extra on there. Mm-hmm. That's what Steve did. He went and got drinks and found out how much it cost everywhere.
A lot of Coke.
Yeah, yep. You did. You were buzzing. Mm-hmm. You were awake that day.
Had to peel me off the ceiling.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steve. Mm-hmm.